In money matters, the JSE All-Share index was down in early trade, dragged by commodity-linked sectors amid decreases in prices of precious metals and oil. At the same time, though, investors continue to closely monitor the war in Ukraine while waiting for a new round of talks between Ukraine and Russia. Zwelakhe Mnguni is the Chief Investment Officer at Benguela Global Fund Managers, and he joins us now to talk us through the latest market moves. A very good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for joining us. In early trade, the rand was steady after it dipped below 14 rand 50 to the dollar yesterday. Has anything changed?
Yeah, not materially. I think one major change is that there seems to be improving sentiment towards emerging markets and what is often called the risk-on mindset. So there are interesting developments in South Africa in that we are getting a lot more flows from our commodity trades. Our commodity prices have gone up, and we are exporting a lot of commodities as a country, and therefore there is a bit of demand for our currency as we sell dollars to buy the rands. And I think the other element is that our market, in terms of the equity market and bond markets, certainly look a lot more attractive compared to our global peers. So there has been a bit of shift towards the emerging market kind of investments.
Statistics South Africa publishing its quarterly employment labor survey. Let's take a look at the significance of this data when it comes to how much the average worker gets in this country.
Yeah, it's quite a disappointing, I wouldn't even say disappointing. I think we all know that as a country we are struggling with employment, and I think the big announcement that came out of it was that our unemployment rate is sitting now at 35%, just 0.5% higher. And I think they suggested that there are about 8 million people who are unemployed. So people who are capable of being employed, about 8 million of them are not employed. So it's quite a big challenge for the country as things stand.
Labour Services Group Workforce Holdings revenue improved by 29.6% to 3.5 billion rand in its year ending December. Talk us through that development. How would you rate the performance?
Yeah, the performance was very good. So their earnings, I think, more than tripled. And essentially, the big thing was their education and training and outsourcing division delivered very good performance improvement. I think they did highlight that their finance and healthcare departments are still struggling, so they're not seeing a lot of activity in that area. But having said that, I think their revenue was up 30%, and their operating profit was up 98%. So quite a good set of numbers, and the stock is trading at 160, and it's around they earned 40 cents for the year to December. So it's trading at about 4 times earnings, but it's quite an illiquid stock.
So BP has signed a global partnership with Uber to make more than 3,000 retail locations available on Uber Eats by 2025. What do we need to understand about this deal?
I think there's two elements. For Uber, the benefit is that they're getting another customer on their platform that enables them to deliver more products. So the ability to serve as a delivery machine continues to gain scale. I think for BP, it's just another avenue for them to get sales and some of their convenience products to the customers. So customers can actually order online on what is called BP Me, that's their app, and basically they can get their orders delivered at home. So I think it's a positive thing, but I think we need to also see it in the context of the likes of BP trying to replace the profits they are making from fossil fuels. Over time, they would have to basically find new avenues, and this is one of them where they can deliver food and compete with other companies that are in that space.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mnguni from Benguela Global Fund Managers, for helping us make sense through the latest market moves.